Right, let's expand on this. We speak to Facilitator of the Skills Development Program, Carlyle Lodewyk, who is on video with us on Zoom. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. It sounds like an exciting initiative, a really great opportunity to get one's foot in the door. Talk to us about what you were trying to address with this program as you look at the impact that it could potentially have.
Hi, good evening, Paul, and good evening to all the viewers. Within the garden route area, it's been a difficult thing in the past couple of years to get an actual editing department, get it up and running. There is various studios and production houses that's in the garden route area, but the difficult part was getting editors to be able to do the production, especially during the COVID phase. There was the brainchild of One Big Door and Little Brother Media Productions, who approached me a number of years back in regards to the initiative. The identification was made because there is a lot of previously disadvantaged individuals in the area who has a keen interest and desire to get into the film industry. And this was just part of the phase to get them into the industry as soon as possible with the available equipment that they also have at home. As I said, COVID actually changed the game, so everybody's able to do this type of work as editors remotely. So this is just part of introduction to them, getting them into the industry.
And how is this course structured to help these young people to get their foot in the door?
The course is structured in the way for them to get their basic editing skills from the basis that all of them have some previous experience in their own fields as social media editors. Some of them are streamers. So the identification was based on their strong points already. So we have built the foundation of what they already knew, but because access to these resources, softwares is a difficult thing and very expensive, many of them didn't know about the free package that is available within DaVinci Resolve. So this is just getting them introduced to the interface of the software, as well as basic story and narrative editing, as well as documentary style editing, so that they can get these skills and be able to do this by themselves from their communities. As I said, editing is a job that you can do remotely from wherever. With access to internet and software with your computer, you can actually create a decent living for yourself. And this is giving them access to that from the communities where we all know drugs are rife, alcohol, a lot of youth don't even have any dreams or aspirations to do anything bigger. This is to show them that you can actually make a change in your life from where you're at, in your surroundings does not define where you end up or where you choose to go with your life.
Yeah, and that's absolutely powerful as you talk about it. Perhaps share some of the experiences you've had in your interactions with some of these young people, where they come from, and what this program means for them.
From the start, I think when it comes to these types of workshops and courses, the introduction is always one of the toughest parts to get over, for them to actually trust you with these sensitive issues that they face in their communities. I mean, many of us come from communities where there is drugs and gangsterism, and a lot of them have these experiences where it's actually difficult for them to think of anything bigger, especially an industry that's so inaccessible for people from previously disadvantaged communities to get actually their foot into the door. And many of them have actually been doing this type of works just in an informal way, and basically using the skills that they had as editors to survive. But this course was actually designed to show them there is an actual way that you can do this to make a decent living and get exposure at the same time by working for a living and not having to engage with all the illicit activities as gangsterism and drugs and these types of things that destroy futures. This course was designed to help them build a future for themselves as editors, and many of them have seen a greater glimpse of a better future for themselves, identifying where they even might want to venture into after editing. I think this was just a gateway into the filmmaking industry via the conduit of editing. So many of them have bigger desires, bigger hopes, as where they just thought it was coming in. They are seeing a bigger future for themselves in this industry.
You talk a little bit about exposure, and phase 2 of this course has a lot to do with it because, they'll be shown work on the job, get to become interns. What's the plan around that and perhaps placement of some of the young people?
As mentioned, there are a number of upcoming studios and production houses within the area. The Garden Route Film Commission has a database also whereby they do gather and archive all of the available information of individuals within the area to make them aware of upcoming job opportunities, as many international productions, local as well, have been shot and produced within the area. Many just don't know of the available editing facilities that's here. And with One Big Door and Little Media Production, with the Garden Route Film Commission, many of these individuals will be placed within the different areas with the studios and companies within the Garden Route area to get themselves an introduction into the actual professional scene of filmmaking and working in actual studio environments. So within the next couple of months, there is going to be identified students who have a stronger editing basis and foundation, which will be incorporated into professional productions.
Very well. Let's thank you for your time and all the best with that very exciting project. Facilitator of the Skills Development Program, Carlyle Lodewyk, telling us a little bit about that.